Madam Web. It was not good.
Madam Web. Tell me why it wasn't good.
I think there was a lot of editing and rewrites that had a lot of factoring in to do with that. Like, there were parts of the movie that weren't bad. They were solid. Small moments. And it seems like there was a lot of good moments that just couldn't connect with the other good moments because there was just a lot of bad editing and or writing in between those moments of goodness.
Was there like a fake knockoff Spider-Man in it?
Kind of, but not exactly. So the character that's like the main antagonist, Ezekiel Sims, does wear a suit that kind of looks like a bad knockoff Spider-Man.
Or like Spider-Man and
He does
Far From
have
Home, when he's the Black Spider-Man, but not like symbiote Spider-Man though. Remember
well, no,
remember in
because in Far From
Home when he
Home,
wore like a knockoff Spider-Man suit?
he just turns the one suit inside out. I know what you're talking about, but he just takes the one suit and flips it around. It's like the circuits and whatnot.
Yeah.
But anywho, no, this one, they barely even wear the fucking suits. That was a problem I had with it. Like, the trailer hypes it up like you're gonna see all the girls as like their version of like Silk or Spider Woman or like Spider Girl, and it's just not like there. Like, you see very brief, like very like minute parts of that where like they're in the suit for like maybe a minute and a half of the whole movie, if that. When they hyped it up to be like so like, I don't know, like significant, like that was going to be much more of a thing in the trailers.
Was that a Sony
Like, they
movie?
oversold it. It was Sony, Columbia Pictures, whatever you want to call it. Columbia Pictures, just a Sony company. You know how it goes.
Did it have a credit scene?
No, it did not. Had nothing. Also, the scoring was like really awkward. Like, I felt like they tried to make the scene more dramatic with a score that made it like it just didn't jive with me. Like, I didn't feel like the music felt like it was the right tone for the right moment, the right scene. Like, it wasn't complimenting like what was happening in the moment. Like, it wasn't, to me, I felt like it was almost like this is a weird, like, you're trying to make me feel emotions with how dramatic this music's getting, but the scene's not really carrying it.
Was there
I don't know.
any
That was one of my complaints.
references to like Tom Holland or fucking Tom Harding?
There was no reference to either of them. Like, so, do you want spoilers? Do you want me to just give you some spoilers?
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you some stuff?
Yeah.
So, you see Parker in the movie. That's who Emma Roberts plays. Emma Roberts plays a pregnant Mary Parker. Pregnant with one Peter Parker. You also see, what's his name? Adam fucking Scott, I think.
Yeah.
I do believe. The guy who played Ben on Parks and Rec
Yeah.
plays Uncle Ben,
No way.
who's like in this movie, but he's younger. He's obviously Mary Parker's movie Preggers, to where Uncle Ben is not Uncle Ben yet because hasn't had the nephew to be the uncle yet. You don't see Aunt May. That's spoilers.
Right.
They mention that he's in a relationship and he's seeing a lady that it's serious about, but you never get her name and you never see Aunt May.
So, like,
But
does this take
you also
place,
never
like,
see
before
a
Peter
Richard Parker. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Like, Mary Parker is pregnant with Peter Parker in this movie.
In today's day and age?
It's in 2003 where the setting is.
Ah.
And they make obnoxious points to try to show you that it's in there. Like, there's at one point like this billboard for Beyonce.
Yeah.
They make reference to like Britney Spears a few times.
You gotta love Britney Spears.
So, like, I don't know. I don't know. It just the whole thing. It felt really flat. Like I felt like Dakota Johnson really like kind of like phoned it in. Like she's like, this isn't gonna be good. I'm not gonna bother trying to make it good because I just know it's not gonna be good. It's kind of feeling like we're just here for the paycheck. Because like I feel like all the leads were good, like actresses. And if you want to look at them for like their attractiveness, that was a plus, I guess. Like they were, they're all very pretty women, like who carried the movie. Ezekiel Sims is played by dude, and he's not bad looking, even though he's the villain. Like, I don't know. It was just.
Did you end up going to the
It was kind of messy.
theater?
Like, I did not. I went to the Regal Cinema 16 in the Deerfield like Plaza.
Oh wow. Did you have popcorn?
Oh yeah, I did have popcorn.
Hell yeah.
I had popcorn, candy. I actually got two things of candy, right? So I got some fucking Lifesavers, and I got these like Reese's dipped graham crackers that were the bomb.com. Have you had those? They're pretty fucking good.
No.
They really complemented the popcorn. Like eating the Reese's like graham crackers with the popcorn was a bang up combo.
Hell yeah. Was it an empty theater?
No, there was a few people there.
Madam
When I
Web.
saw the marbles, I was the only person at the marbles. That was tight.
Yeah. Well, thanks for recapping Madam Web for me.
Yeah. Also, I feel like it was a tease where like, so obviously you got Emma Roberts being Mary Parker. You never see Richard Parker, like Peter Parker's father. You never see him. And like, they obviously make reference to the fact that Ben is in a relationship with a lady who he's seeing, who's like getting serious with, referring to Aunt May. They don't refer to Aunt May as Aunt May, obviously, because they're just, starting to get together because they're young at this point.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Now,
so Mary Parker is Ben Parker's sister?
In-law.
Ah.
Sister-in-law.
Ah.
Because Ben Parker's brother is Richard Parker. Richard Parker being Peter Parker's father.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Well, again, thanks for recapping Madam Web.
But here's the tease of it. They make mention of naming this baby. They're like, what are they going to name him? What are they going to name him? Are they going to name him Richard Jr.? No. And then they never tell you. It's just implied that his name's going to be Peter. They don't say Peter Parker. They just, I don't know. But yeah, I was expecting it to be really bad, and it was. So I mean, I guess it met that expectation. It wasn't a movie I've ever seen in my life. I won't say that it was like completely awful start to finish, but it was not good.
What is the worst movie you've seen in
It's a
your
nice
life?
shelf carry, Bill. Ooh, that's a hard one.
Hard one?
It was like this. I want to call it a fan film, but it wasn't like a fan film. Like there's this actor dude who he makes like short indie films. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's really, really eccentric. And he plays like multiple roles within the same like indie film because they're so low budget. Like he films them basically all on a green screen. He has like one set, and like it'll be like green screen, like, and he'll be like playing different characters within the same film, and they're like, there's one of them where I think it's called like the hybrid or the chimera or something. It's like, I'll have to send you the link. Like, I'll look it up later. And
Link will be in the description later.
that dude is the dude's bad. Yeah, his films are not good. No, and he thinks he's like a very dramatic, like serious, like thespian. Like he thinks he's like very method, very like indie, like directs, writes, and fucking stars in his own film kind of thing. And it's like, no, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Well,
But those are pretty bad.
hell yeah. Well, I appreciate your time and have a safe drive.
I will enjoy your life.
I will keep it real.
Stay classy, San Diego. Bye.
Bye.